Mahat, Shannon and Magic, please. Come and join me on the stage here.
So what was you doing? Presenting everything as well?
Really? For a team photograph.
Oh, is it? Special guest in the house. That's crazy. You better be getting paid for this.
And all our student ambassadors will go home with a certificate, so congratulations to each and every one of those.
Wow. So he's basically hosting.
Magic, can you stay on the stage, please? I have further a cause for you to embarrass you before you leave. Now, we've picked one of our lead ambassadors on the stage to receive a special award. Magic here is a BTEC Level 3 aviation student, and he's gone the extra nautical mile during his time with us. He consistently gets involved in a variety of activities around the college whilst maintaining excellent standards on his course. Congratulations. He works tirelessly to promote the image of the college. He's amazingly well-mannered, always has a smile on his face. Now, when I came here, or just to come off script, when I came here for interview just a couple of months ago, the college lined up a group of students to interview me. And it's that point I realised I was coming to the right college. Magic, thank you for, you made a great choice, and there's a prize and there's an envelope for you. Okay, the next award, if we can carry on, is for our Sports Team of the Year award. Guys, from the basketball team, stand up. And apologies if you had to sit behind them during the course of this awards evening. Basketball team, please come to the stage. Okay. I trust they're a little bit quicker than this when they're handing them the award. Guys, don't be shy. Come and join us here. And can Jermaine, the coach, join you as well, please? These guys are the close group.
Go Jermaine.
Let's get to the photograph here. These guys are a close-knit group and look after each other on and off the basketball court. They are very positive-spirited young men and can often be seen laughing and joking around the campuses. Excellent. This team has progressed well in terms of their basketball results, as well as maintaining high academic and attendance grades in the classroom. Jermaine, well done, sir. Cracking team. Carl, Tahira, Kay, Carl, Jeffrey, Pedro, Hungary, Joel and Thomas. The Sports Team of the Year Award 2015. Congratulations, guys. Right, to finish off this ceremony this afternoon, please, Deputy Principal Tracy, can you join us on the top stage here? Thank you, Tracy.
And just before I start the Cross College Awards, could I please call Perla Boutros back to the stage, please? Perla actually won an award sponsored by an employer, so Perla could come back up to the stage, please, along with our colleague from Metro Bank, to present the Media Award. Impartially represented the opinions of her classmates while being objective about the teachers, the course and the college. She's an active member of our SU as the Equality and Diversity Officer and has represented the college at the recent National NUS Conference in Manchester. All in all, she's been a positive role model and a real asset to the college. Well done, Alex. Our next award is for our Higher Education Student of the Year, and this goes to Adrian Nagy. Adrian is an HND Travel and Tourism student. Adrian's progress throughout the year has been breathtaking. With With hard work and dedication, her work has improved dramatically, taking her grades from satisfactory pass to gaining distinctions. At the same time, Adrian is always keen to help others. So it gives me great pleasure she receives this award tonight, so congratulations, Adrian. Our next award is the professional team of...
Happening, coach?
So this is the first year of the partnership between Brentford Football Club and West Thames College. We had two teams, the Bees and the Griffins, both competing in the English Conference Youth Alliance competition. The season for the Griffins started slowly, but in 2015 they won every match and won the league. Considering this was the first year they played together, winning the championship was an incredible feat. The team developed technically, tactically and gelled together over the year, so bring on next year. And on stage with our students, I'm very pleased to have Vinnie James from Brentford Football Club, who's presenting the team with their Professional Team of the Year medals, as well as their league medals. Thank you. The final award is the Ernest Harrison Award for our Adult Learners of the Year. And first, I just want to give you a little bit of background information about it. So, moving on to Where Are They Now?
Yeah.
I'd like to now welcome back a former West Thames College student. Just like all of our award winners here tonight, she too was a great ambassador. I would now like to introduce our special guest speaker for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Leslie Addo.
Addo, get it right.
Leslie was a popular student and member of the college basketball team. He went on to graduate with a degree in sports psychology from Roehampton University before chasing his dream of becoming a professional basketball player. Leslie's agreed to share a few highlights of his amazing journey. Thank you, Leslie.
First, I'd like to congratulate you all on being part of this awards evening. Congratulate you all for reaching this level of achievement. It shows that you can commit to a task, you have personal goals you want to reach, and you are motivated. Having those three things are not always easy to come by. As mentioned before, my name is Leslie Addo. I'm a professional basketball player, and that's what I do. I live my dream, I follow my passion, doing what I love. Before I get into why I'm here, I'd just like to tell you a bit about my background. I'm a family of 5. I grew up with my mother and 2 brothers and 2 sisters. It was a strict household, now looking back at it. And if any of you have strict African parents like I do, we all know what the word strict really means. Beats, backhands, slaps, licks, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it was an obedient household to say the least. Now I'm here to maybe inspire, educate, or maybe just pass on some words of wisdom that I've come across that's helped me so far in life. It wasn't too long ago that I sat in the same seats as you guys, listening to a person talking about their previous and most recent successes. As well as that, it wasn't too long ago I sat in my sociology class, listening to Tim Gould speak passionately about Karl Marx's views and bourgeoisie, as well as my psychology class, listening to Paul Schirchner also speaking crazily about abnormal behaviours and attachment theories and so on. I was here at West Thames for 2 years, I enjoyed it. I learned a lot about myself, I was able to get my A-levels and move forward with education. But one of the things which I liked most about the college was the diversity of people, different cultures and backgrounds coming together. I do urge you guys to learn from one another, realize that the person sitting on either side of you is just as unique as you are. If you share the same goal or passion as someone, I suggest you find out how they intend to reach their goals. You may have similar methods or total opposite ideas. Either way, it will educate you further. I want to summarize and tell you a bit about my journey, setbacks and challenges when I was chasing my dream to play professional basketball, and make it relate and provide examples of the obstacles you may face if you decide to follow your passion. I'll fast forward to my second year at this college, which to be honest was a turning point in regards to how I carried myself, recognizing what I needed to do to get to the next level. At this time, I met Jermaine Purcell in our first training session. He marveled at my skill level, he saw my potential, always gazing in my direction. He had a watchful eye, almost like a homeless man looking for the next meals to eat. Now, during this year, I explained to Jermaine how I wanted to become a better basketball player. Knowing this year's team wasn't as good as last year's, I felt I had to do more. I can't remember how the conversation went exactly, but we came to an agreement. On the days of our team practices, we would meet at 8 a.m. I would have a one-on-one session for an hour. Before my class starting at 9 a.m. and then go to my team practice later at 5 p.m. after college. Prior to that, I would personally wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning and do my own personal basketball workout before getting on the bus to meet Jermaine at college. So that's just 3 practices in one day. I say this to provide an example of an individual finding extra hours in their day to make sure they're doing everything they can to prepare themselves to reach their goal. Maybe it doesn't sound like much, but I challenge you to try and turn up an hour early to class or to study, or maybe at least 3 times a week put an extra hour into your chosen craft or any project you're working on. That could be playing sport, or you revising for a particular topic in class, or better yet, it could be developing a business plan that you're thinking about starting in the future. My point is, there's always enough time in the day. So now, the time between graduating from Roehampton University before I turned professional. After I graduated from university, I thought I was set. I was waiting for something perfect to happen, a coach or a scout to approach me and tell me what I've been waiting to hear. I was waiting and nothing happened. I guess at the age of 21, I didn't realize that sometimes you're not always put in the right situation for you to excel, and you have to get there yourself. That year I played basketball in the UK, knowing deep down I was meant for more. I was meant for more than this, and I was worth more, I told myself. In the same year, I took myself to the US and Chicago to an exposure camp. For all those who don't know what an exposure camp is, in the basketball world, is when a group of players gets invited to a big tryout. There are professional head coaches all over the world, from Europe, as well as the US. So head coaches from teams, assistant coaches, scouts, agents, all watching you play. Almost feels like a bunch of stray dogs trying to impress a potential new owner. Anyway, so I applied and I got invited. When I arrived and had my first game, it was then when I realized the real level I was supposed to be playing at. The majority were 2 to 3 years older than I was, but that was no excuse. It was once again another lesson learned. I haven't been working hard enough. At the end of the camp, no coaches spoke to me, no agents, no assistant coaches, just other players who also didn't make the cut. On my way out, I bumped into a coach from Portugal, and he said, "Keep your head up, you have potential, you're just not ready yet." That alone hit home very hard. This was one of my most important setbacks that I experienced, but built character. I realized that I had to work even harder, set higher goals for myself, push myself to be more focused, and use my time more productively. Meaning less outings with friends, less partying, less TV, less of anything that wasn't beneficial to me and my goals. Therefore, more educated planning about my future, more visualizing my goals, more progressive ideas. Now, after the Chicago experience, I put myself back together and found a job, was working full-time, and played for a local team here in Fiat again. Once again, deep down inside, I knew that it wasn't enough. Throughout the years from graduating from university and actually getting signed, I was showcasing my talents over the world. I traveled to Croatia in 2012. I played in the Summer League. Once again, I was told I wasn't quite there yet. One time in Italy, the coach said, "You're good, but we need a guy in a different position." When I was in Spain, "You're good, but we can't afford you." In Belgium, they said you're just not what we're looking for. When I was in France, I received an injury the day before the showcase game, so I didn't even get a chance to play and show my ability to the talent scouts. By now you get the picture. So how I got scouted and finally broke through. After coming back from the trip to France, a couple months have passed. I admit I did have my doubts. I received an email from my agent now called Kenneth, explaining that he was an agent. He saw my footage of when I played in Croatia. He saw my footage when I was in Spain. He saw my online resume. And he was also aware that I just came back from France as I updated my passport resume online, and he was impressed. And from now on, the rest is history. He landed me a trial in Germany for a team called Bonfire Baskets. The team flew me out, had a trial. We had a great season. We won the championship. I was an all-star. I couldn't have asked for a better first year start as a professional. I really do want to stress, on your road to success, there will be times where you may be put to the test or have a setback and basically come up short. Now, initially, everyone would see that negatively, but try to challenge yourself. Maybe try and look at failure or setbacks as shortcomings as someone saying, you're good, but then you want to be great. Work harder to be great. Become great at owning your own business, playing sport, being an artist. Just be great at doing what you love. Before bringing this to a close, I want to say special thanks to West Thames College. As mentioned before, special thanks to Jermaine. It's a little story which I doubt you'll remember. It was something that he told me that stuck with me forever, to be honest.
Jermaine.
On one of our volleyball sessions, we were practicing and he stopped me halfway through a drill. It was noticeable I wasn't putting all my effort in, and he said these words: you can always work harder. Challenge yourself to see if you can do things a little quicker, a little faster, have more power, just understand what it means to push yourself. It was then it clicked. That self-improvement is down to me. Jermaine can tell me all the things I need to do to get better, but depending on the effort I put in, really determines how far I go. So I thank you, Jermaine, because you played a major role in where I am today. Last but not least, I want to thank somebody called Frank. I'm sure he's not working here anymore. Unfortunately, I can't remember his name. He's South African. And he helped me finance a trip to Pittsburgh in the US, another training camp, which was a pinnacle experience for myself. And now finally, here are a few words of advice, quotes or statements that I wish I heard when I was a lot younger. Regret is far more scarier than failure. One of the definitions of success I came across: you become an instant success. You become a success instantly the moment you decide to do something and don't stop until you get it. Self-belief leads you acting alone. Be confident in your educated decisions in life. Understand that the road to success is a quiet one. You will not always have time to see your friends. You will come to understand there are different versions of yourself. Productivity versus procrastination. Choose the correct self. And it's not always straightforward finding a passion. Some people know what they love to do from an early age. Others may have to search. The way I found my passion was by asking myself a few questions. Maybe this will help you guys. What do you enjoy and love most? Would you still enjoy it if you didn't get paid for it? What can't you go a day without thinking about? And what will you enjoy working hard for? Not everything works out the first time and how we would like it to. We have all heard this before, but it's true. And not everyone has the same luck or time or situation. It's that simple. It takes people a little longer to climb the top of the mountain than others. Success, in my opinion, it's a goal you set. If you achieve that goal, no matter how big or small, then you're successful in that regards. Be selective with the company you keep. Failure or setbacks are important. It's supposed to happen. They're lessons. I don't know why, but every successful person has failed more than once. But sometimes if you feel like you're constantly failing, don't worry, you're on the right path. Just keep moving forward. Lastly, and by far the most important, don't allow anyone to tell you you cannot do something, because all things are possible through prayer, persistence, preparation, and patience. Thank you.
Yay! Smashed it.
Thank you, Leslie. Let's ask you to remain on stage. What a great story, and I think it really does show resilience, determination, perseverance, and hard work really does pay off in the end, so thank you, Leslie. Well, I'm sure you'll all agree, we've heard about some fantastic achievements here tonight. You are all amazing students and should be very proud of what you've achieved, and this is only the beginning. From all of the students who won an award here tonight, 3 have been chosen to receive a special award. Listen carefully and you might guess who the winners of these awards are. The 3 special awards are number 1, the Determination Award, number 2, the Contribution to College Award, and number 3 is the Award for Academic Achievement.